Hey, what's going on folks? My name is Sean Arnold and welcome to a brand new Let's Play for the Arnold's Play channel. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, which has just come out today in the EU, coming out a little bit later in North America. And, well, I was just thinking to myself, this has probably been, or at least 2015, has probably been the year of Shonen Jump. Shonen Jump has done really well in my eyes in terms of the game industry and the anime industry in the West, I would think. You know, it's been a bit of a year of revivals, really. Dragon Ball has come back in a big way with Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and then their movies and new show. Naruto is doing really well. Everyone got a lot of people hyped for Naruto Ultimate Ninja Shippuden 4. And One Piece is doing well. I know that Bandai Namco have been promoting the heck out of their One Piece game, which is coming out later on this month, and their V-Stars Victory Versus game as well. And this is one which touches near and dear to my heart, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! A game which I grew up on when I was younger. Yeah, I am a bit of a nerd for doing that. Don't worry, I've been ribbed by tons of my friends for being a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! It started off with the show. We used to really enjoy watching the show, and naturally I just wanted to try the game. And by playing the game, I actually met quite a lot of people and made quite a few friends through it, especially online. This is a brand new game released by Konami. Immediately my first reaction to this is that it's very similar to the game they released on PlayStation 3. I can't remember what it was called, maybe Millennium Duels. It feels very similar to that. The layout looks very similar to that. It almost looks like it's just an upgraded version of that, which I hope that that's not where the quality ends, because the game on PlayStation 3 was quite bare bones. I only played the demo of it, but it wasn't wowing me. It was competent, but wasn't amazing. I'm going to be doing the single player here, and we're going to be checking out some of the campaigns. The campaigns, which is really cool, the campaigns work through the series of the show so far. I've seen all of Yu-Gi-Oh!, all of GX, and not most of it, but I think the first 2 seasons of 5Ds, and that's kind of where I dropped off for Yu-Gi-Oh! And so I know nothing about the later seasons of 5Ds and Zexal and Art V. Haven't got a clue what those are about, so it'll be interesting to see what they're like. But I'm going to start with the original show that everyone really loves, and looks like we're going to Duelist Kingdom. So I've got 2 options at the bottom here. It says play as a normal duel, or X OK, or 0 back. I want to play it as a normal duel, but I'm going to press X, just do the standard one, and see what that means. I have no idea whatsoever. Now, one thing that they were promoting with this game is that it's supposed to revisit the storylines from the past shows. So I'm not quite sure what that means. I'm hoping there's voice acting, but I kind of doubt it. Okay, so we've got INFN8, don't know what that means, but he's saying, the story of Yu-Gi-Oh! Begins at Domino High School, where Duel Monsters, the hottest card game in the world, was all the rage. Yugi was the best duelist around, and his friend Joey wanted desperately to learn how to duel as well. It wasn't true, at the beginning of the show he wasn't the best duelist around, but you know, yeah, it's how they want to tell it. So our history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Starts with Yugi teaching the rules of Duel Monsters to Joey, as their friends Taya and Tristan watch. Now, I'm no good at doing voices for those. To me, like, I'm no Dan Green and I'm no Little Karibo, so sorry if I butcher Yu-Gi-Oh's voice. But here we go. Hey Joey! Earth to Joey! It's your turn! It's actually supposed to be, it's your move. Are you in there, man? It's your move. At least in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge version it is. And then Joey's got his Brooklyn accent. He's like, Aww, isn't he cute when he's thinking? Hey Tristan, Yugi's here teaching me how to play Duel Monsters. I'm so bad, I'm sorry, but I'm still gonna do it. Dueling Monsters? Ah, that's very funny, Tristan. Duel Monsters, you Nimrod. I love the curse words in these types of shows because they had to make them friendly for kids. The company 4Kids did so much to the series to make it friendly, quote unquote friendly for children, which really meant it just had to please mums. They've been at it for hours. Joey's starting to get the hang of the game, but Yugi's like an expert. Oh my god. Okay, Yugi, it's time to duel. I don't know whose voice that was now. Okay, so now we're going into the main duel. Don't know why it needs to load. Is it going to be graphic intense? Okay, yeah, this looks a lot like the PlayStation 3 version. Now, I must say, I used to play this game quite a lot. I used to play this game almost every day. In fact, I used to be a national champion, and but the game has changed so much. What happened was the game that used to be managed by Upper Deck Entertainment in everywhere outside of Japan, when they split off from Konami and they kind of had a falling out, Konami took over, and as Konami took over and released new cards, they changed the game so much that I'm familiar with it. So most of this I should be familiar with, but I'm sure there's some things I'm not going to be sure about. So they're going to be doing a tutorial here. I'm going to fly through these really as quickly as possible. If you've never played Yu-Gi before, it's kind of complicated. I think it's not the easiest game to understand, but I will try my best to explain it as we go along, better than these text boxes at least. So in my card I've got 4 monster cards. The orange one has a special effect, and I've got a spell card. I need to summon a monster, so it's telling me that it wants me to summon the dragon dwelling in the caves. Now the dragon dwelling in the caves has 13, if you have a look on the left hand side of the screen, you've got a little text box with a star that kind of looks like a Dragon Ball, and then you've got an axe which is 1300, and then a shield which is 2000, which represents attack and defense. So the dragon's defense is higher than its attack, so we're going to put him into defense by choosing set. That puts him down face down. When you choose a monster set, your opponent can't see the card, and so attacking it is a bit of a mystery. Also, if I have a card which is level 5 or higher, I can't put it straight onto the field. I have to tribute a monster to do so. So now we need to end our turn because that's all we've done, and now it's going to be the opponent's turn. Again, I'm not used to playing video games. Oh, one thing I didn't know, I just realized, so that they've changed with this game, is that when you take the first turn in this game, you don't draw a card. So I only had 5 cards. So it used to be that the first person that goes gets to draw the card first from their deck. Now it seems like they've changed that. The second person gets to draw, the first person doesn't. I wonder why they changed that. That's a really strange rule. Well, you know, normally you always want to go first because card advantage is so important in this game. So like having more cards than your opponents means you have more resources and more chances to win. Well, I guess the game's changed so much where that's not what the case anymore, so they've changed that rule. So I'm not gonna ignore. I'm gonna ignore all of this. All you need to know is that now he's attacked his card with my card with Blazing Impachi. He had 1,850 attack, which is lower than my 2,000 defense, so the attack didn't go through, and Joey Wheeler's taking some damage. Now we're gonna go on the offense. So I'm gonna put down this card called Banner of Courage, which means all monsters on my side of the field get 200 extra attack. So I need a card which can beat Impachi's 1850 to be able to beat his attack. So the only card which I could do that with is Ninken Dog. Ninken Dog has 1800 attack, which is lower than Blazing Impachi, but with the Banner of Courage card on the field, summon it. Oh no, he wants me to put it to attack first. Okay, so I don't actually agree with that move, but whatever, it's a tutorial. So to summon Ninken Dog, and now Ninken Dog when he hits the field, with the 1800 attack plus the 200, he now has 2000 attack. So now I will attack Blazing Impachi. First I need to go to the battle phase, and now I can attack. There we go. And so it's a 150 difference, so Joey Wheeler will take 150 damage. Now, now that his field is clear, I can attack him directly with the Dragon Dwelling in the Caves for 1500. I actually don't agree with this move. I would actually keep him in defense because the defense is still higher than the attack, and it would be quite easy for someone to go over a dragon with 1500 attack. Now I'm going to end my turn and let Joey do his move next. Okay, so let's see what he's got here. He's put down a card face down. So what I would normally do here is I'll leave my cards as they are really, and then I will attack with my highest monster, and then hopefully I can defeat his monster and attack with my weaker monster. But let's see what it wants me to do. Right, it wants me to now do a tribute summon. So for a monster which is level 5 or 6, you have to tribute one monster from your side of the field and send it to the graveyard in order to bring it onto the field. So the card I have is Gravity Crush Dragon, an okay card. It has 2400 attack. The normal attack for the average attack for a level 6 monster, or what it at least used to be. So what I want to do is I want to tribute summon him, and yes, you wanted me to get rid of Nintendo. That's silly. Well, that's what the game wants me to do. So I'm gonna get rid of Ninken Dog, and I'm going to bring down my new monster. With the extra 200 attack, he now has 2600. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, I'm going to activate his effect. His effect is you can send one continuous spell card on the field to the graveyard to destroy one opponent's monster. So I'm going to get rid of Banner of Courage, and I'm going to destroy Joey's card here. So now his monster's gone. Now I'm going to chain to the effect, and I am going to activate a card called Call of the Haunted. And what Call of the Haunted will do, it will let me bring back a monster, and that is Ninken Dog. I know this is probably a little bit confusing to anyone that's never played this game before, but no. Oh, you want me to chain rush recklessly? That's a silly move, but whatever. I'll do it. Fine. Okay. I'll activate it. And who am I going to put the damage onto? I'm going to put it onto Dragon, just to get him above 2000. Right, so here comes Ninken Dog. So I've got quite a bit of attack now. I think this should be enough to really finish Joey off. So I'm going to go to my battle phase, and I'm going to attack with Ninken. Now, Dragon, and now Gravity Crush Dragon. And that's going to beat Joey. What? A card that powerful? No, wait, it's supposed to be Brooklyn. I don't know what Brooklyn is. I have no idea what Brooklyn is. What? A card that powerful totally wipes me out? Whoa, you stink at this game, Joey. You did fine, Joey. Oh, that's Taylor's voice. You did fine, Joey. I just have better cards. My grandpa owns a game shop, and I get all my best cards from him. Your own game shop? What are you waiting for? Let's go. Okay, maybe I can even get my grandpa to show us his super special, rare, awesome card that he's got. Okay, INFN8. Little did they know that someone was perving on them and listening to their conversation. Someone who was looking for a very rare card to add to his collection. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's this duel here. So I don't know what this is saying here. Continue. I unlocked a new avatar. I have a new deck recipe. Okay, I'm not quite sure what these all mean. I've got a new card. Okay, some new cards here. None of them are really that good. Got some duel points. What does this mean? Try it out. New duel campaign unlocked. A new a new mission unlocked, I guess. A new avatar unlocked. I don't want to be Joey. A new deck unlocked. I could have a look at it. Yep, that's a deck. Let's come back out of it. And there we go. So that's the end of that first round. So I think I'm gonna end this episode here because I don't want them to be too long. But I've beaten the Duelist Kingdom. I don't know what it means to play as a normal duel. I'm gonna have a quick look before I end this episode. Let me see if I can just skip this. Story deck, user deck. I guess I'll use the story deck because I don't know what. I haven't looked at my deck yet. Or made my own deck. And I guess this is just gonna let me play the game normally. Okay, so I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to carry on, and I'm going to just try and beat Joey as quickly as I can. What's he going to do, first or second? Now, normally, it would be an advantage to go first, but I don't know whether that's such an advantage anymore. I guess, if they've taken away the card advantage of going first, it must mean that cards are in a position where they can now, field advantage is more important. So, or, yeah, just field presence is more important, so, I don't know. I'm really just grasping at straws for that one there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set down my traps because I don't need to keep them field. I will keep... I'm not going to put Call of the Haunted yet because I can't use it. I will put... I'm not going to put copy... I don't really want to put Copycat down yet. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to set Copycat because that's not really useful to me. And I'm going to put Call of the Haunted down because I expect Copycat... Is it Copycat? Yeah, Copycat. I expect Copycat to be destroyed next turn, but we will see. Okay, so let's end my turn and see what happens. Joey, your move. What's he gonna do? He's gonna flip summon? No, he's tributing. And he's put the Fee Mega Cyber. A cool card, actually. A bit of a waste to summon him. Could have just special summoned him. No, I don't need to do that, but thank you for asking. Nope, don't need to do that. Thank you for asking. It's really weird having red as a selection button for this, because red normally means cancel in my eyes, but whatever. Alright, so Joey's got the field advantage, but no, I don't need to do that. Okay, so it's going to ask me this all the time. I guess I've got to get used to that. No, it's fine, I'm good, thank you. No, it's cool, thank you. Alright, so, yeah, I guess I could summon him, he's cool. Wait, that was a bad move. That was a terrible move. What was I even thinking? I wasn't supposed to do that. Ooh, already botched up. My bad. Okay, no, I've completely botched that and messed that move up. I don't think there's really a way for me to save this. No. Let me see what Copycat does again. I guess I could use Copycat in a way. I'm going to use Copycat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Call of the Haunted. And I'm going to bring back Copycat. And hopefully I can use his effect. Yep. So now Copycat has 2200 attack. So I'm going to ram... What's his effect? He's light, so I can't... And now I'm going to use Barrier of Courage. And hopefully that should give me enough to overrun his monster. So let's use Copycat to go over Fiend Mega Cyber. And now let's use Girochin Kuragata to go for 1900. And that's it. Let's see what Joey does next. I expect this to be pretty easy. I don't expect Joey to really put on much of a fight. What did he do? He's bringing out Kajokozi and just leaving him out like that. Now, if Joey was a good player, I would think this a bit of a bait, but Joey's not a very good player. What attack does he still have? He's still got his high attack. That's great to see. I'm going to rack this up a bit. I'm going to take... It's a bit of a waste, really, to put him down. 1900 is still a good attack. I don't really want to waste the card just yet. I doubt Joey's got a big spell wiping card, so I could put down Heart of the Underdog later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my battle, see what he does here. I'm going to attack him with my strongest. No, I'm going to attack him with my weakest. Okay, no effect there. And I'm going to attack directly with my strongest and see what happens. It's gone through. Okay, so one more turn really and Joey will be done. Let's put down Heart of the Underdog. And let's go to the end phase. And let's see what Joey will do. Hasn't used any spells or traps cards yet. Been waiting to use that Dust Tornado. And Joey's just giving up the game. He is... Oh, sugar, I supposedly say yes. Oh well, I pressed circle by accident. That's one thing I'm always not used to with some Japanese games. That circle or X can mean yes or no. I gotta get used to that sometimes. In this game, X is select. Okay, so yeah, let's wrap this up. Let's get rid of you. Or let's summon you. Yes. And take you out. Take you, Girochin. Oh, I've got a trophy for that as well. I don't know if that appears on the video, but I've got a trophy for you in a tribute summon. Cool. Right, let's see. Can I kill him in this turn? Really should have used this monster and then put down the field spell. Okay, so I don't think I can kill him this turn, but let's see. Oh yeah, I definitely can kill him this turn. What am I thinking? Right, so let's attack with Copycat. And now let's attack with my Gravity Crush Dragon. And Joey's done. So there's the first mission done, both the tutorial way. What? This is what he said before. Yeah, this is what he said before. I'm going to skip this. And now I've got some more cards. Snowman Eater, that's a really good card. Glad to get that. Oh, 4-star Ladybug. I think that might be useful. I've got some dual points here. Okay, so yeah, that's been good. Yeah, so I'm going to stop this episode here. Those are the first campaign of the Duelist Kingdom. Now, there are some campaigns which are DLC only. If I feel the game is good, I will. Look, like you've got Yugi versus Yugi here. Yugi versus Marek. I don't know which ones are the DLC ones, but I'm going to try and unlock as many of these. I love playing this game. I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the back of my hand, except for some of the newer rules and newer cards. But it's like a fighting game. Like, I've played it so much, it's just second nature to me. So, I'm enjoying this so far. Hopefully you're enjoying it too. And hopefully you'll tune in for another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. So, I've been Sean Arnold. Much love, take care, and goodbye.